Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shanghai20 at YouTube.com. We're doing some more uh, Protoss. Honestly, to tell you the truth, though, I am kind of disappointed. We keep getting into Dash and Terminal LE, and it's. I mean, I've played on this map like a million times, but the fact of the matter is, it's not. As I said, I said it before. I said it plenty of times. I hate two-player maps just because it's just. It leads to kind of rush strategies and stuff like that because you know where your opponent's gonna be. You can set up around where they are, so it's just like, I'm just gonna, proxy pylon and I don't know, rush with a bunch of zealots and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. I'm not completely worried about it, but I don't like this map. So I don't know. We're gonna try to go for a roach strategy, just because. I mean, honestly, roaches are really good against zealots, and I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, you wanna try to make sure that you can actually defend against like any kind of shenanigans. Again, I kind of went a little too zealous. I should have started my my overlord way earlier than I did. So I don't know. We're gonna be behind in our production a little bit while we wait for this zealot, the overlord to pop out. We'll try. We'll do our little trick. All right, we're back into it. Alright, so I mean, I've been taking a look at a lot of the BlizzCon finals and stuff like that. Some tremendous games going on right there, and I'm thinking maybe do a little dropper lord play. Basically, you get your overlords to get the overlord speed, and you could just start to drop banelings into their base, almost like how Terrans do, like marine drops with their medevacs. We're just gonna take a look if they're going for gas. If they're going for gas, it's enough of a tell to tell us what they're kind of going for next. Again, we're just trying to figure out. Let me go get that second gas. Nope. They're just kind of building up. Maybe get that critical mass of zealot so they can try to bust in here and bust it out. But honestly, we're okay right now. Again, we're just keep trying to build up, get the 16 drones going on, and then we can just fill up the gas geysers so we'll be able to do something with them. Get our gas geyser out. Our expansion's probably gonna pop around the same time as our spawning pool, which is really good. There's that, and it's a little far off.
Spawn more overlords.
Dang it! I didn't check. Oh god, no! I didn't check. We'll go for kind of my standard open double evolution chamber into Roach Warren. Oh man.
We require more minerals.
Secondary queen. So bad. This is definitely my first game of the day. So bad. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. Ugh. Damn. That sucks so bad. And again, we're just trying to keep an eye on the main lane where they come from to make sure that we can see anything coming our way. And we're really just trying to maintain our numbers. Get some gas going, and then we'll be able to. We'll tech up after this. So actually, I think it's time to. We might make a few zerglings. I mean, excuse me, a few roaches.
We require more minerals.
Yeah, because there is the mass amount of zealots. They're definitely gonna be here before we're able to do anything.
We require more minerals.
Which is not great.
Spawn more overlords.
Alright, so we kind of held them off. I mean, not so as that you'd notice, but we kind of held them off a little bit. We lost our expansion, which is not great, but we did hold it off from our main base. We did get our secondary. So, I don't know. We're gonna go back to quickly trying to get back our units. Before they kind of just pop out another batch of zealots. Yeah, they're going for another all-out zealot rush. And really what we're gonna do is and actually I really like how that went. We'll reinforce with more zealots. I mean, we'll reinforce that. With constant pressure. Alright, so I think what we'll do now is
we require more Vespine gas.
Get our gas geysers going. Create more and more at the same time as we're trying to just increase our numbers.
Spawn more overlords.
This is worrying me, but on the other hand, I feel that
Metamorphosis complete.
I feel that we're doing all right now. We're gonna reinforce this army with Zerglings. Shoot.
Metamorphosis complete. Metamorphosis complete.
I want that Hydra speed.
We require more Vespine gas.
Actually, with the amount of gas we got going, I mean, which code we got on, I really wish we had that level 2 defense. This is honestly quite dangerous.
Spawn more.
I mean, as soon as we're able to go with this amount of stuff, we'll go. We got our defense coming up, our level 2. So now what we're going to try to do is kind of overwhelm them. So once we get, yeah, this should be enough. All right. Yeah, he's going for the invis units. It's not the cleverest thing. And by the time they get over here, we'll see them.
Mutation complete.
And actually, I kind of want to run back in there. To get more and more of those.
Mineral field depleted.
Actually, to start getting our own level 2s. And start to populate this base.
Mutation complete.
Alright, dope.
Metamorphosis complete. Mineral field depleted.
Again, more of these invis units. I'm not really impressed by that. I mean, we pretty much busted their door down right there, so we're just going to continuously try to do that. And actually, to tell you the truth, now, since we got them nice and scared about what we're going to do next, we're going to definitely try to push the envelope a little and get our flying units, which is going to hopefully just end the game.
Mutation.
And then we just got a mutation for our level 1 or 2 fighters, so we're just gonna go back door. They only got 1 base. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Upgrade.
Mutation complete. Mutation.
Yeah, look at that. He tried to go for a quick. That's not going to be enough. Difference is I have way more than he can do.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
And we'll just back out for now. Actually.
Metamorphosis complete.
Alright. Dope. Metamorphosis is complete? Metamorphosis. Expand to our high yield gas. And actually, I kind of want to see what he's got going on. Yet again, we're just going to supply our army over here. What?
Mineral field depleted.
All right. Honestly, we're just trying to. He's trying to do so much defenses, but it's not gonna matter. So we're just gonna check around to see if he's got anything up his sleeves. If not, we're gonna try to just come in there and bully him again.
Vespene guys are exhausted.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, Chase.
Our forces are under attack.
And again, shit, I'll take your base.
Metamorphosis complete.
All right. And we actually got the numbers.
Mineral field depleted.
He was trying to build on those high yield minerals.
Spawn more overlords.
We're gonna go back real quick. Produce some larvae. Those should be my
More overlords.
my muta. Oh, level 4 and level 2. I like that.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete.
No. Oh yeah. We're gonna walk in and have some fun. And if he actually did spend the money trying to fucking do it,
Mineral field depleted.
that's not weird at all, is it?
Our forces are under attack.
Cool. He wants to put us at a choke point. No problem. So he has nothing.
Thespian guys are exhausted.
Difference is he can't. Difference is he can't make any things like that. And again, we're just gonna
Place that on creep.
creep passing the
Mineral
creep.
field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, so he's just sitting on a fat bank then, huh? Surprised we didn't have one here.
Lesbian guys are exhausted. Metamorphosis complete.
Alright. Dope. I'm gonna make some corruptors.
Mineral field depleted.
And like I said before, we're just pushing the creep out as far as we can go. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was playing super obnoxious. He was trying to do everything he could to try to like lock us out of that. But really what we did was choke him out. These things are extremely slow, but super effective. And we almost went through our whole tree. Got our level, our +3 defenses. We did everything. Yeah, look at that. They dropped at the same time too. Kinda wanna see what they had. They had this whole big choke point and they continuously kept buying these wards at the front, but eventually that wasn't gonna work. And actually, like I said, I like kind of attacking them when they're down, and it's really just because like if the Zerg were trying to take over this planet or this area, and the Protoss were doing this, they wouldn't just like stop after they gave up. They would have killed them all. They would have killed them all, ate them all, and then assimilated this whole area. So that's kind of why I like to do it. That was so many gateways. He was trying to do a quick fucking like jump one. He had what 2-3 bases, but the one he did was so far away that he kind of, yeah. After, I don't know, let's see, workers. Yeah, it dropped off after a while because they didn't have anything. He went for this early gas to try to get those zealots out there, but we played that right. We played that extremely right. We were really lucky about that too, because it could have been a completely different story. We had to pull the queens. We had to drop off. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that my light was blinking like that. Ugh, I hate that. Anyway, we did the right thing there, so I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, this graph of schedule upgrades says a lot, because we were upgrading. Wow, look at this up and down nature of his army value. After this one peak, they dropped off the face of the earth, really. And see, honestly, that's what I seen coming, honestly. Playing against so many Protoss opponents, they like to just do this kind of overwhelming zealot army. And if I would have done anything other than roaches, yeah, I probably would have lost that. So, roaches kind of are my standard opening. Human protect, whatever that means. We really just have to kind of do the same thing now. Remembering that at 8 workers that we're gonna have to get a overlord, so we're just not supply blocked.
We require more minerals.
Plus, it's good because we'll need at least 2 overlords to try to scout around to see where our opponent is, which we know is the Protoss. And honestly, guys, the way I speak when I'm playing StarCraft is really just an extension of me trying to figure out what I'm trying to say at the time, and continuously just you know, to keep talking to you guys, to keep engaging with the audience, because I notice this a lot. It's pretty hard to play and you know, commentate at the same time. I've been trying for a while. I've been doing this for maybe like 2-3 years, and you know, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, I have so much fun playing with you guys, and for you guys to check me out. Like I said before, don't be afraid to drop a comment or two, even if you don't like my videos, even if you say my videos suck, you know, or if I suck, or oh, you know, oh, I can play Pro Zerg way better than you. You know, I'm fine with that. You know, if you feel you're better than me, I'm cool. I'm not a yeah, almost. I'm not a kind of guy who is like, oh, well, you don't know, I can't take any criticism. I don't want to take any, what you call it. No, that's not me. So right now, we're just trying to get up to that level where we can start to produce more and more. We're gonna have to be careful. I just want to check around here to see if he put something in here. No. So we're cool. I honestly don't care if he jiggers around. I just want to be able to continue producing units. Find where our opponent is so that we can start to produce, basically.
Spawn more overlords.
Honestly, don't care what he's doing. He's just trying to do a little annoying little rush. Honestly, should have got roaches.
We require more minerals.
Evolution chamber. So we can start creating our first couple of
We require more minerals.
Of roaches. Alright, so he's on the far side. He's over there. It's pretty lucky for him that he actually found us so quickly. Sorry guys, it's like freaking gnats flying around my damn room. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just kind of spread out our... Alright, we got our queen. He's gonna start to spread the creep wave. And we're gonna start to produce...
We require more minerals.
Our first couple of roaches. And when we get the money, we're gonna quickly tech up. So that we'll be ready. And we're gonna try to make a effort to really push the creep wave. Try to really get it going.
We require more minerals.
Alright, it's not the best idea for us to try to
Spawn more overlords.
we're gonna wait for a second. Get our second gas geyser going. Get the fourth gas geyser.
Metamorphosis complete.
I want to wait until... Oh, well, we got metamorphosis. So, we're just going to do a little flyby. See what they got going on over there. As well as start to produce our... We're gonna go Hydralisk, Mutalisks.
We require more Vespine gas.
I want to take a flyby, see what they got. All right.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, I get it now.
Are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I get it now. Alright, so what we're gonna do, get those goods.
Are under attack.
Again, we need to be pushing the creep wave, continuously trying to
Forces are under attack.
That's cool. Continuously just trying to push the creep wave more and more.
Mutation complete. Spawn more overlords.
Well, they succeeded in doing that. I'll give them that.
Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, I kind of fell for it, honestly. This bullshit strategy of like mass void rays. You block yourself in and do mass void rays. That was my fault. And actually, I had enough, like, to stop that. But what I did was basically try to mass up on the whatchamacallit. Connor, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Connor. What's up? I'm sorry that I'm, yeah, he's... Not really worried about it, but let's move on. Let's see what else we got going on. All right, let's see. All right, we'll give him the G. Good luck. Have fun. Who doesn't love a talkative Protoss player after they went on some bullshit to actually try to sit there and talk shit? I love it, honestly. Yeah, everyone thinks, you know, in certain games there's a void of all the trash talk and people talking or like you know, trying to bring you down. That happens in every game. When somebody wants to feel good off of making you feel bad, there's gonna be there. So I'm not really, I take it in stride, but I'm not gonna let anybody sit there and talk about me on some crazy shit without me saying anything. That's just not gonna be the case. Don't really care, honestly. But what we're gonna do is just keep our mining going until we can get up to our what you call it. See, even their main their workers have a shield, which I find like to be absolutely hilarious. And I don't even think they need to have any building tech to actually start to produce their turrets and their towers to protect themselves, which again is something that deserves me pretty quickly. So right now we're doing okay. He did some scouting. He's seen kind of what we're going for. He kind of saw that we weren't going for any big rush strategy, so he's probably gonna try to, yep, drop some buildings up in the front to prevent us from coming in the front door so easily, which is kind of standard practice, honestly. I actually want to check our backside though.
We require more minerals.
So right now we're just trying to
We require more minerals.
extend our base. When we get enough of the energy we need, we're gonna go make our roach warren and prepare to just kind of get our first volley of roaches up. Yeah, and there is the again, just these guys are pretty sneaky in terms of how they're trying to harass us. Drop our spawning pool.
Our drones are under attack. More overlords.
I'm pretty sure a Zergling wins that. I mean, yeah, there's our first harass, really.
Our forces are under attack.
And with that,
Forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. We under attack.
That's cool. That's cool. I lost on some stupid shit. Honestly, that's the same kind of thing I did before. That's the same kind of thing I did before, but the fact of the matter is he was just kind of forcing the fight, which honestly I don't see how he did that, but it's cool. We'll keep going after that. You know what it was? I think that when I shoot him off the first time and went to try to resupply the drones, he came back in, which is what it is. I'm not really worried about it, but the fact of the matter is, I probably should have resupplied the army more than resupply my money. But honestly, if you don't have any money, you can't do anything, and if you don't have the army, then you just get ran over. So it's a double-edged sword. We're definitely gonna have to try to react faster, and I mean we can do that. I'm not worried about it. Can anybody tell me why bugs like to fly around people? If you know, let me know, because if they know they're gonna die and they fly away as soon as you try to kill them, why would you fly back? Why would you? So again, I mean, we did that right. Our timing was good, so we can continuously build up drones while we're scouting with our two overlords. We're only up to 6. They're probably gonna be right over there, honestly, because that's what happens. A lot of times they just spawn you right next to them, even though it's like a 4-player map, which is always fun. But alright, we're gonna try to get into our expansion as quick as we can. It was that pylon shenanigans really too that was really getting to us. We had to be very cautious of where he was dropping those, and he dropped them in the right spots. We'll go to our natural expansion, and there is they're right over here, of course. So again, we're just droning up. If he wants to run around in circles, that's cool. I don't really care. I care about that though.
We must place that on creep.
Okay. So, what we do now, get our roach warren.
Our forces are under attack.
Cool, 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 tight, tight, tight. what we are gonna do, put this on the high ground. Got him.
Spawn more overlords.
Alright. So, again, this is high-level cheese play, honestly. He's basically trying to keep me in my base.
Spawn more overlords.
Alright, so. I'm gonna tech up. And start to move out. At the same time, we're dropping creep tumors to try to push our creep wave out and drop a spore crawler out. And continuously try to push
Our forces are under attack.
again. We're literally trying to forcibly kind of get our shit back.
We require more gas.
And
Spawn more overlords.
honestly, we're behind the 8 ball as it is. But with that much money he put into trying to stop us, I don't know if he'll have a huge amount of stuff to actually do anything else. Ah, he's not there. So it was a fake out.
Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack.
I'll give it to this dude. He is trying to be as annoying as he possibly can. Well, we can make our first volley. He's at the bottom. That was cheeky play, I'll say that.
The hive cluster is under attack. under attack.
Sure.
We require more Vespine gas.
Oh wow, that makes sense.
We require more Vespine gas. Mutation complete.
Unfortunately, it's not gonna matter. He's held us down
We
pretty well.
require more Vespine gas.
Honestly, just trying to show face, save face here.
We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
I want to take a look at their mineral line. Honestly, that was my fault.
We require more Vespine gas.
He has 3 expansions.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Mutation complete.
Sure. We spent so much time putting up static defenses. Yeah, it's just a wall. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, guys? Just wall in and try to prevent me from doing anything. Why not?
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Because he's gonna come in with a whole bunch of a whole bunch of void rays. That's obvious.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. We require our forces are under attack. Metamorphosis complete. Spawn more overlords.
Alright. He's probably
Our
expand.
drones are under attack.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
Spawn more overlords. Mutation complete.
It's pretty much the game. It's pretty much game, but I'm not gonna sit there and just let him do that all to me like that. Though he's probably walled in all of his bases to the point where it's just walls of buildings with turrets all behind it. Not a clever strategy, not a cool strategy, but a strategy that says we don't care. Unreal. Unreal. That's how it works, though. If you're a Zerg player, they just try to block you out with tech and try to fucking hold you in. Which, I mean, I should have known better than that, but it is what it is. Let's see. Also, I kind of want to just ban this motherfucker from my shit completely. But, you know, then again, like I said, there's so many people out there that just fucking talk shit that it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, Mark Tuggle, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it was a tough situation. I wasn't really worried. I mean, I was worried about it because I didn't want to lose, of course, but it was a tough match. It was a tough match, and honestly, for Protoss, what they like to do is use their superior kind of tech to kind of harass you down. Like, honestly, when I got the when the Phoenixes were coming, I should have actually started to put up side effects for the air anyway. He spent so much money on turrets and stuff like that that I don't. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have much of anything, honestly. But then again, I don't even see his void rays, which doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever though, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. What we're gonna have to do really is just to make sure that we maintain our stuff, because once we lost our expansion, he had us in a corner where we needed to kind of push out all that stuff he had, which, I mean, honestly, I should have, but I didn't. I kind of let him like dictate what I did by blocking off that blocking off the base for me, and then I had to kind of work from behind the whole time, which is not really what you want to do. You always kind of want to make sure that if they start to do stuff like that, that you push it out. You gotta push it out. You gotta make sure that your money is in at stake. So it was what it was. It was a tough match. We didn't scout the way we did because we thought they were on the upper side of the base when they were really at the bottom left, and that was a huge mistake on my part too. So, you know, when you make mistakes in this game, it's not very forgiving, particularly if you have like opponents that are very cheesy or trying to quickly take you out like that. Like, it's hard, and it's even harder for Lings. So I mean for Zergling. So it's not. It is what it is. I'm not too sad about it. We could have done better, but you know, you learn from it. And actually, I've done a lot of. I've actually come back from a lot of games where I was basically cannon rushed like that. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but you can deal with it at certain times. I don't know, he's random now, so we're not really sure what he's gonna be. The only thing I hope he's not is Zerg. If he's Zerg, it's gonna be a tough match. Particularly for me, I'm not really great with Zerg v Zerg. It comes down to, I mean, I'm decent with micro. I have a huge background in stuff like StarCraft and Warcraft, and I play a lot of Dota and stuff like that. So I know how to macro, I know how to kite, but like for Zerg v Zerg, it's so razor's edge. You could either be winning really well or just run all your lings into like one baneling and then they're all gone, and that's basically the match. So we want to make sure that we scout out to see exactly who they got. Get our gas guys are going, so he's not over here, so we'll pull him back. Again, just trying to maintain those numbers. We got 15, that'll be our 16th. Once we get that going, we'll get the gas guys are going so we can get some gas going. So slow, so slow, so fat. So fat. Why are you so fat? Overlords, why are you so fat? Alright, it's Terran. So he went for the early gas. So that usually means probably Hellion play. Throw a Spore Crawler.
Under attack.
Throw our Spore Crawler down there. Get our Evo chamber. Maintaining the drone count is important.
We require more minerals.
So we can tech up. We got our 16. We got our spawning pool going. Our mineral patch is going. I want to drop a little more before we start to just move directly into building our first couple of roaches.
We require more minerals.
Alright, so. And I also I want to do another queen. Which, I mean, could be good, could be bad, honestly. Depending on how well we can handle this. 8 workers. Alright, so now we're going to start to produce some roaches.
More minerals.
Getting our upgrades, and then we're going to quickly get to tier 2. I mean, I already sense a kind of rush coming on right now. So that's why we did the spall crawler. We're going to produce another queen. So we can start to spread that creep, and then we'll double evolution chamber. And again, we're just gonna try to continuously make some overlords. Get our level 2 defense going. Yeah, there's the scan. And we're gonna go for a Mutalisk den. Resupply this army.
Mutation.
Okay, cool. Now, again, probably want to get into a 3rd expansion.
We require
knowing fully
minerals.
well I haven't fully expanded on this. Yeah, I kind of expected that. So, I mean, we kind of weathered that storm. Next thing we want to do is
Metamorphosis mutation complete.
Continuously try to, with the small amount we do have, alright.
Spawn more overlords.
Well, let's take a look. He doesn't have the 3rd yet. He has a 2nd. Force it to lift up. need to not stop producing units. Keep our gas going. I'm gonna take a look what they have over here. We already know they were on a one base all in. They're using STEM, so it's their health drops pretty drastically with it. And again, we're just gonna continuously try to push this creep wave. So we can get up to our ultra list then.
Mutation complete.
Start producing more of those. Quickly get our next gas geyser. Yep, I'm cool with it. Get more infestors. And again, we're just flying around trying to make sure we keep them honest, really. Keep them off us. Maintaining our count. Okay. So right now he's on a pretty bio army, which means, I mean, he's gonna be able to. He's not gonna be able to really take all the fungal growth. So we're gonna expand into our fourth base. And we gotta make room for these ultralists that are gonna come.
Mutation complete.
So, because we have our attack speed up, we don't have our. I don't know. We're gonna just keep them, try to keep them pinned down as much as we can until we can walk in there with our ultras, with our upgrades.
We require more Vespine gas. Metamorphosis complete.
He's still in I'm pretty sure he's still in a 2-base kind of situation.
Mineral fields spawn more overlords.
Alright. And again, we're just keeping up our upgrades.
Mineral field depleted.
I actually like this army a lot. Only thing I want, maybe.
Mutation complete.
GG.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, he went for a fully kind of like mech army. Well, bio army. And, I mean, bio armies are really tough, but in terms of how you deal with it, infestors really do the job really well. And actually, you know, you could pull out the infested Terrans to do a lot more damage. Level 4 defense, level 2 attack was definitely enough. We got +2/+2s. Honestly, we had to just weather the that drop he did in the beginning. That was really when we were at our biggest danger. Once he kind of backed off from that, I knew we would be okay. Just in terms of how Terrans usually play in this at this level, there's not just. I mean, I've played against high-level Terrans who do a lot of like Raven drops and all kind of stuff that makes your life a living hell. But not a. We did a good job. Pat on the back, me. Oh man, that was a tough game. I want to just take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, after a certain amount of time, he was. I don't know. His count was just so low. Again, hey Mark Tuggle or Connor, you guys are really cool. Thank you all for watching. It really means a lot. We're gonna try to do one more game just to kind of see how it's going. Let's see. Alright. Honestly, this is like some of the more important stuff. Just looking at how everything went down. Take a look at your stats. I definitely go back and look at my own streams to just see kind of what I did from a further perspective. I'm actually pretty happy with what we did. Alright, so let's see. Oh, another Protoss on Dash and Terminal LE, which is just fun. Let's try to learn from our last mistakes. Let's put our overlords in positions where we can see it coming. So we'll put one over there. Oh, wait, no, wrong spot. I'm used to being on the other side. So what we're gonna do again is we're gonna go for that roach strategy, just because roaches do so much better than Zerglings against the zealots, and I have a feeling that we're gonna get rushed by zealots. I don't know why. I always feel that way, right, boss? Come here, boy. If anybody hasn't met my wonderful dog, Bossy. Right? He is a Yorkshire Terrier, and he is awesome. Say hi, Bugabee. He smells a little bit. I gotta give him a bath pretty soon. I'm sorry, boy. He was laying down. That's probably why he looks like that. He was kind of thrown off guard why I just yanked him up like that. Sorry, honeybee. But anyway, we're good. I had to go back to my emotional center. Bossy, you're my emotional center. Oh god. Alright, so our expansion's going down. Again, we're just kinda keep fortifying up with more drones. I was about to say droids. These are not the droids you are looking for. Make sure we don't get supply blocked. Also, actually, we should have one of these damn things take a look inside their base to see what they got going on. It's pretty stupid of me to not do that, but I don't know. Honestly, I just was trying to get as fast as I can on getting our own economy up. So, alright, no chicanery going on there, which is good. We're getting our first gas guys are up. We're still producing units, so at 16 or 15. So that's where we want to be. One more, and we're pretty much doing what we're supposed to do. Actually, just to keep that going, we're gonna just do that. Shoot, we overshot our damn. Alright, we're alright. Overshot our queens. We need a roach warren.
We require more minerals.
Alright, so we're doing okay right now. We're getting our queens.
We require more minerals.
And we'll start to produce our first few roaches.
Spawn more overload. We require more minerals.
Meanwhile, continuously trying to level up. We'll go into our other gas.
Spawn more overlords.
I'm kind of slacking right now. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. And actually, we're gonna keep going down because I don't like what I saw. Alright, so we got up there.
We require more Vespine gas.
Not more Vespine. Damn it.
forces are under attack.
I'm just gonna get back for right now. So we can create some more. Also, I want movement speed on my other dudes. Yeah, he's like...
Mutation complete.
Alright.
We require more Vespine gas.
We're gonna expand into third expansion.
Metamorphosis complete. We require more Vespine gas.
Alright, so we're requiring more Vespine gas because we freaking not paying attention. Oh wow. Alright, so oh man, could have swore we set this up. Oh, nice. I mean, let's see what he was doing there. Robotics Bay. I mean, that was good. That was a great game on our half. I mean, he had a certain contingency of very minor units. Oh, shit, we only had our, what was it? Acid Saliva. Plus one Acid Saliva. We pulled that one out. So I'm pretty happy about that. We were pretty sloppy in the fact that we didn't expand toward our secondary expansion. Forgot to put people into gas. But I think we did really well on that game. And honestly, we've actually kept it down pretty low to the point where we can handle that situation if we do it fast enough, and if we know what we're doing. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. It really means a lot. I don't know, that guy before, man, I couldn't really deal with that. I hate dealing with people who are poor winners or poor losers, because those are the people that don't quite get it. Like, you can win all the time, but what happens when you actually lose? You know, what happens when you have to pick yourself back up and actually like try different things and try to go about it in different ways? And look at that, it was neck and neck, honestly. All right, so let's see what we got. I don't know. I kind of want to do another one. So, Bossy! No! ZVZ, Bossy! ZVZ! ZVZ, Bossy! No! No, Buggy! No, my little Buggy boss! Oh, Buggy!
We
Oh,
require more
no.
minerals.
Oh, Buggy, hug me. This is gonna be tough, so we're gonna go for Banelings, Lings, and Mutalisks. So worried, boy. So worried. 10 pool, bossy. Should I do 10 pools? I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared, boss. Give me a kiss. For good luck. Alright. So, I mean, this is... Our strategy is completely out the window now with the quick expansion and everything. Now it's about being able to defend against a quick Zerg rush. I mean, if he wants to waste the worker count on that, that's cool. Alright, usually when you see the Overlord coming from that direction, the Overlords move too slow to honestly like come from one direction and then fake you out another. So they're probably over here. We're gonna quickly try to grab our queen and then try to get as much gas as we can to get to our state of getting basically our speedlings, which is like that right there. And we're gonna take them off gas for take 2 off gas for right now. Throw them back over here. Alright, we're gonna just take a look to see if they have their spawning pool up already. That's our queen, so we're okay. There's their spawning pool. It's out. It's open as well. And we're gonna start to trickle in some. There, and there's his queen just coming out. So I mean, I'm kind of liking where we're at right now. Need to pop our Baneling nest. And again, we're just putting them on the high ground. Honestly, this is the time that we want to do a expansion. Looks like he already went for it. So what we're gonna do is do a little harass on their mineral lines. Send in our Zerglings over here. We got the cancellation. We got the cancellation we were looking for. This is when we pop up second tier.
More minerals.
And again, this is really just about establishing
more
dominance. So we're doing okay for right now. Honestly, I'm kind of happy where we're at.
Overlords.
We can get to our second layer of tech while still establishing our kind of superior lead advantage. Also, quickly try to move into getting our mutilings and continuously try to push this other base, really. We're just trying to shoo it away, honestly. Alright, well, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. But what we did do is buy us enough time to get our flying units. We have enough to probably make 4, which
We require
might just be
minerals.
enough, maybe. They're still sitting on 1 base, so it's not gonna be easier for them to come at us. Oof.
Spawn more overlords. We require more minerals.
Alright, so I like how it.
Forces are under
That's cool.
We require more minerals. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
That's cool. And he's already established that. Alright, dope. So, what did we learn, children? Don't show your units until they're hatched. Okay. We're gonna keep maintaining
We
our
require more
queens.
minerals.
Get speed overlord so we can see what's going on.
We require more minerals. Our forces are under attack.
What metamorphosis do we got? So again, just trying to replenish this army. To actually be able to maintain our numbers. And there's the... There's the Hydralisks.
Mutation complete. Spawn more overlords.
Alright. So we're trying to maintain our numbers here. Yep.
Metamorphosis complete.
He got there a little faster than I did. It's gonna be extremely hard to deal with that many. A single.
Mineral field.
Alright, alright.
Mutation complete.
Honestly, I don't like what we got either, but I'm still learning about this matchup in particular.
Spawn more overlords.
Ugh. Because we definitely... This is definitely going to be a tough match to come back from. Particularly just with the kind of composition. We have the same kind of composition. So it's about how to do it properly. And without our speed, I want our speed roaches first to go in there.
We require more minerals. Metamorphosis.
It's going back up. Make more roaches. Get back.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mutation complete.
They're doing a fantastic job of keeping us away from their expansions. Freaking second time they've killed it.
Metamorphosis complete.
Let's heal up the roads real quick.
Mineral field depleted. Our drones are under attack.
Alright, well. Ugh.
Lesbian guys are exhausted.
Yeah, I know. I know. We're kind of on our last legs right here.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, that's game. He waited. They zoned us out. That was tough. Real tough. You know what? I'm trying to think how long have we been streaming? For just about 2 hours. It is what it is. We're cool with it. We're gonna call it a stream for right now. But we're definitely gonna be probably doing some stuff later on. Possibly start ramping out of control once he took our expansion at a little past like 12 minutes. That's freaking amazing. All over the place. All over the place. Oh my god. It was a good game. It was a good game. We definitely needed to just kind of be a little more cautious with that before like we really like tried to you know, kind of go into things. But you know, when it comes to ZVZ, I like to go better safe than sorry and push as much as I can. That we're gonna get. Ugh. All right, last game of the stream, guys. Give me all the energy from my other side of the YouTube land, man. Give me some fucking energies. Kind of like the Spirit Bomb in Dragon Ball Z. I need you to give me energies. I need the energies of the world and the planet. Oh, you know, now that I think about energies and worlds and planets in Dragon Ball Z, I tell you right now, I cannot wait for Justice League to come out. I've been looking forward to it for a very long time, and I honestly don't get all the DC hate. Honestly, I feel that, you know, once you're on a side, it's kind of hard to go, oh, you know, I'll pick the other side, or I'll choose the other side over. So a lot of people who watched the first Marvel films are kind of loyal to Marvel now. They kind of think that, you know, that's the standard. And honestly, if you want to put it that way, DC has been making animated movies that trump anything that that Marvel's ever put it out. take a look at anything. All the movies that's come out for Disney, the Justice League Dark and the Wonder Woman movies, and I can just keep going on. There's just so many that are so great. Not to mention the cartoons. I'm sorry, the cartoon series for the Avengers haven't really been that great. I don't really like the art style. It's very blocky. It's kind of boring. I mean, nothing rivals like Justice League Unlimited and Justice League and Batman the Animated Series. Even to a lesser extent, Superman the Animated Series was really good when they ramped up the stakes, when there was a lot of stuff to do with like Darkseid and stuff. It was freaking trippy as shit. We're just gonna keep an eye on this little asshole, make sure he's not doing anything crazy. We're just gonna follow him out, escorting him out. So what we're gonna do is start to produce Zerglings, and then push this breakable wall right here. Who's not working? So that once we get our spawning pool out, that we can just start to kind of sneak attack them. Nose picking is definitely allowed in Dota, so don't. I mean in StarCraft, so don't pick on me. Damn it! Probably should have waited until we can get our two fucking queens out. They're more important than the Zerglings, and honestly, this is just a quick way to see if we can end it. It doesn't always work, and more experienced players know what to look for, so they don't really get caught by it. Doesn't look like they see it coming though, so that's cool. And the back end of that, we're gonna create our Roach Warren. Continue to get Overlords and farm.
We require more minerals.
And honestly, next volley of Zerglings,
we require more minerals.
we'll send over there. So right now, if you can tell, what we're doing is basically trying to sneak attack them a little bit, a little chicanery. This is the only real map I know that you can absolutely do it on. Our numbers in our base are actually pretty low.
Require more minerals.
By the time this gets up there, we'll break through and we'll have what we need.
Metamorphosis.
Alright, dope. So let's see if they went for the expansion. No, they went for the other expansion. They didn't break the rocks. So we'll get in the back door. Alright, so we broke through the rocks. They were a little more prepared for it than I was hoping. No. Surprisingly, it didn't move out. So I'm feeling they have something going on in the front end. Definitely gonna get double gas geysers. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now is produce first roaches.
We require more minerals.
We're gonna go roach and hydra. So and quickly try to expand into our third base. Get these guys working.
Mutation.
All right. So what? We have 10. It's not enough.
We require more minerals.
Not enough. Again, you know, the problem is we should have had 2 evolution chambers to try to speed up the process of us trying to.
We require more minerals. Metamorphosis complete.
Alright, cool. $19 is not enough.
Metamorphosis complete.
Alright, so we're gonna do this little flyby.
We require more minerals.
Population our expansion. Send these dudes over here. Tech up. What we're trying to do.
Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack.
Alright, go.
We require more minerals.
Okay, when those guys are ready, we're gonna go for our first push off. Now, I'm actually pretty confident in what we have right now, but overconfidence is the killer, man. We gotta repopulate.
Spawn more overlord. Our forces are under attack.
That worked out great. that worked out really well. I'm pretty sure we had him on one base. Well, no, two base all in. And we were gonna move up to Ultralisks. We had the 3 bases pumping out. We could have just produced a mass amount of Hydralisks from all the bases we have to replenish that. That our +2s, our roach speed, our Hydralisk speed. Honestly, those, I forgot what they're called. I haven't seen them played in a while. But yeah, so look at that. Just more and more when it came out. I'm pretty happy with how that worked out. And I mean, they had to, he overreacted, put turrets here. He had to respawn up. Though I don't think I killed that many units. But yeah, look at it. That's 20. That's 17 and 20. I like their odds. I like our odds to have been able to deal with anything he kind of threw at us. So we just had to make sure.
Mineral field depleted.
Sorry, I had to. That's catharsis for me. I love doing that after I win. Just clear it all out. It's all Zerg territory now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me right now, guys. I could play this all night, but I know you guys don't want to watch it all night. But I really I really appreciate everyone coming to check me out. It means a lot to me. If you like what I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel at Shanghai20 at youtube.com. You can also hit me up on Facebook at Shanghai20 on Facebook. And don't forget to hit the little bell at the one of these corners so that you get a update or awareness when I'm gonna be doing my next stream. Until then, guys, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.